Hey, welcome back to Strategy in Small Doses. Today we are talking about hell yes clients. And what do I mean by this? This came up on a conversation I was having with somebody. We had reconnected through a coffee chat, just kind of a catch up coffee chat. And he said to me, he goes, I'm really at the point where I don't necessarily want to do a whole lot of this one-on-one coaching anymore unless they're a hell yes client. And I looked at him and I was like, well, what makes for a hell yes client? And he kind of looked at me and he smiled and he goes, that's a really good question. And so here we are talking about it today because I think this is such a fun exercise to do. And I think it's something that we don't often think about, but we have this ability and we have this choice that we can make where we can say, I only want to work with a hell yes client. But what is that? Who is that? What do they bring to the table that makes them a hell yes client? Do you know? Have you ever even really thought about this? And, I talk a lot about this. This is not the first time I've talked about this, but, and again, I have a whole slew of questions in my roadmap to massive clarity. So again, I'll make sure that's linked. It's free, but definitely take the time because it's going to walk you through kind of these questions that help you to really think about who are my hell yes clients. So I want you to think about one of the ways that you can do this is it's really personality for me. If I think about a lot of the hell yes clients that I have, one of my biggest determining factors is if they're heart centered. And what I mean by that is if they lead with the heart, if they have a heart to serve, if that's really why they're here and why they're in business. Same for like even in the alliance. Somebody said to me, what would make somebody, you interview everybody for the alliance. Like, what are you looking for in these interviews, right? And I responded with, I'm looking for their responses to why they want to be here and what their goal is in joining. Like, what is their reason for joining? If the reason for joining is because they want to be surrounded by a community of people, if they want to give back, like somebody said to me, she goes, I just want to be in a group that we can celebrate each other's wins and also cheer each other on when we're having a tough day. She goes, because, I have my girlfriends and that's all great and I can talk to them all day long, but they just don't get it sometimes. And I want to be in a group where people get it. And to me, that's the answer, right? Like that is a hell yes client because that is exactly what I'm trying to embody inside of the Accelerated Business Alliance. And so same for like a one-on-one client. When I say, somebody says, I'm really, truly just looking to make a bigger impact and I just don't know how to reach more people and I have a heart to serve and I have this mission and I feel really strongly about it versus, well, I want to make $20,000 a month and I'm all for money. I'm not saying that, but if it's the only thing leading them, that's not a hell yes client for me. 100%. It's just not. And that's okay because there's other people out there that is a hell yes client for them. They love it. They're driven by it. And that is what makes them, and that's what makes them a good fit. And so really think about that. I want to give you that as a rapid fire. Quick action tip is I want you to sit down, go grab a piece of paper, pen, or your notebook, whatever your digital pad. And I want you to say like right at the top of it, what makes a hell yes client? Okay. Really, really think about that and then make a list. Okay. And come back to it all the time. Every time you work with somebody and you think, God, yes, I freaking love that. I love that. I want you to add it to your hell yes list because then you can use that in your marketing. You can use that in your conversations with people. You can use that in your content. You can use it in everything, right? Like really speaking to those people. You can use it in the stories. Hey, this is why we got such great feedback, or this is why we are doing such amazing things because XYZ is happening. And here, this is how we work so well together. Okay. So go take action, make your list. What makes a hell yes client and start your list and keep adding to it. Okay. And then don't just have the list, use it to start attracting more of those hell yes clients. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.